Bhagavad Gita, 9th chapter. We shall read verses 16 to 19 together. Aham kraturaham yajñah swadhaham aushadham mantrohamahame ahamadmiraham bhutam Pitahamasya jagatah Mata dhata pitamaha Devyam pavitramokara Drupsamaya jurevacha Gavir bharta prabhu sakshi Nivasa sharanam sudrat Prabhava Pralayasthanam Nidhanam Bijamavyayam Tapamyahamaham Varsham Nirnam Yusridami cha Amritam Chaiva Mrityuscha Sadasachaham Arjuna. So Bhagavan indicated that he is that supreme consciousness, reality, the one without the second, and not knowing him only makes people wander into either fields of indulgence or also sometimes makes them diabolical in nature, demonic in nature. And on the other hand, there are also people who know him and worship him, are able to remain connected with him at all times in every way. How do these people live? People endowed with this knowledge and supreme devotion constantly remember him, get connected with him through listening, singing the glory, offering salutations, worshipping, Not only that, even attaining knowledge, following that path of knowledge, practicing meditation, etc. And all this is possible in various ways, either as one, that is complete oneness, no difference, or as a different entity, the worshipped Lord and the worshipper me, and that bond between us, or also recognizing that Supreme in everything. Because all the four statements that were given, all were true. So to recognize Him in everything is also true. To recognize everything in Him is also true. To recognize Him as one is also true. And to recognize Him as something different from me is also true from various standpoints. So therefore, these people, they revel in that devotion, that connection, communion with the Lord in all these different ways. How is it possible to remain connected in different ways simultaneously? That is possible because Bhagavan says, I am only everything. So if I am only everything, whatever you are connected or however you are connected to, you are actually connected to me only. So he talked about various aspects in which he is present and how any recognition is communion with him only. After this, Bhagavan is now just mentioning that there is one category which has not yet been spoken of. What is that category? Those people are not Rajasic or Tamasic in nature. They are not endowed with the Rakshasi or Asuri Prakriti. And not so purely Sattvic that they are able to recognize Him in His purest form, with that knowledge, with that devotion, constantly engaging in their worship. That also is not there. So somewhere in between. So they are good people. They want to eventually go there, but not in such a hurry. Some desires are there, let me fulfill those after that. So when are you going to study Gita? Maybe after retirement, I think that is a good time. Because now there is so much to do, so much to achieve, so much to gain. So after some time. So lot of desires are there. Worldly desires, or sometimes the other worldly desires also. That now let me live in a particular way, let me invest good actions, and then I will get some heavens, some returns I will get in the future. Or now itself I want to attain some things, so therefore I work towards that. So actions are directed towards primarily fulfilling desires, but legitimately. They will not do wrong things in order to fulfill desires. They will follow the right path only. And the path that is indicated in the scriptures only they will follow. Because there are ways to fulfill desires in the legitimate way. One man was, imprisoned. So the another prisoner asked that, why did you come here? Why have they imprisoned you? He said, I was caught for making money. He said, making money? Since when has making money become a crime? He said, the one I made was a little smaller than the other ones. So that's how I got caught. So making money does not mean you print money. Making money means there are legitimate ways to make money, and that is not wrong. But if you print money, it is wrong. So these people, they have desires, they want to make money, but not print money. Print money will be Rakshasi, Asuri, Prakriti. This is they are following the right path and investing, trying to, some work they do and then they earn in a nice way. Okay. So such people, what about them? They are not bad people, yet they are also not seemingly moving towards you, O Lord. Then what happens to them? What is this kind of people. And this category, yes, we can see ourselves. Because the two extremes we may not be there, but somewhere in between. So thank you, Bhagavan, you included 2 shlokas for us also. So, okay. So these 2 are for us. Now what does he say? We will see. After that, we will think why he is including these also. So he is saying, Traividyamam somapah putapapah. Traividyamam somapah putapapah. We are reading 20th and 21st verses. Yajñairištva svargatim prarthayante. Yajñairištva svargatim prarthayante. Te punyamasadya surendra lokam. Te punyamasadya surendra lokam. Ashnanti divyan divi deva bhogan. Ashnanti divyan divi deva bhogan. Tetam bhuktva swargalokam vishalam. Tetam bhuktva swargalokam vishalam. Kshine punye martyalokam vishanti. Kshine punye martyalokam vishanti. Evam trayi dharmam anuprapannaha. Evam trayi dharmam anuprapannaha. Gatagatam kama kama labhante. Gatagatam kama kama labhante. These people, how do they live? What is their life like? Okay. So their entire life journey is given, and life journey not limited to just in this lifetime with this body. There's a larger journey that's being talked about. What is it? These people, Traividyaha, these are all various adjectives are given to qualify them. What are these? Traividyaha means not bad people, they have studied the Vedas. Traividyaha means the ones who have studied the Vedas. And the Vedas can be in 3 different forms. They are, not can be, they are. One is prose, one is poetry, and one is songs. So all 3 types of mantras and all they have learnt, they have studied, they have understood. So Traividyaha, that is what it is called. So the ones who have studied about, Traividya also means who have studied in detail about the section on action, do's and don'ts, which is the most voluminous section. Then something about the worships and different types of meditations, and also the knowledge portion. So it is called Karma Kand, Upasana Kand, Jnana Kand. So Traividya. So they have read all these things, well-read people. Not the ones who have attained that knowledge. They know. Like, we can relate to this. We can chant verses. Tak, 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 tak. Okay, can you chant 15 chants? Urdhva Mula Mada Shakam Ashwatam Prahuram Chandam Jyosya. Immediately. We will go Gita Panchamrit, 5 shlokas, we will chant and give Gita Dut batch, give me. I'm going to put here. But okay, what is the meaning of that? Don't ask. Unnecessary discussion we should not have. So we may not understand, it's okay, but we have read, well read. And we say everything I can't understand. Then what did you understand? I understood that if you perform yajnas and all, I can go to heaven. That portion I understood. But there is other thing also. Everything, I am a human being after. I can understand only this much. That much I will understand. Nothing wrong. Okay, these people, Traividyaha. And not only that they just read the Vedas, they also do. Whatever they feel fascinated by, they do that. For example, we are browsing the internet. And then, just this morning only we were talking about something. What is the most favorite topic in Singapore? Said houses and flights. This only everybody is talking about. Houses, BTO, no? And flight. Flights, what? This airline, that airline, all this. Why? Because see, this my area of interest, based even in the Veda, it is said, if you perform these actions, you can go here. I want to go. Check the flights. So that check the flights is which yajna to perform. Now to perform yajna, you need land, you need resources. So that is the other. That is why I always say that Singaporeans are completely living according to the Veda. Perform actions, then vacation. Then come back, again perform actions, another vacation. Then come back. So this is exactly this journey is talked about here. So at least so much we can give to ourselves. That we are living a called Vedic life. But there is a purpose of describing this. Let us see this one. Traividyaha, they know what is said. And then Somapaha Putapapaha. They actually undertake those rituals. They do it. It's not that, I know it, okay. Not just knowing. They perform action. They follow it up with action. That, okay, you have to do this. Okay, I will do. So Somapaha means those people who are actually undertaking these kind of different yajnas, and in that whatever ritualistic steps are to be followed, everything they follow, whatever disciplines are to be followed, they follow everything. Somapaha. And because of that, Puta Papaha, and they destroy their sins. Means whatever is an obstruction in their going somewhere, all that. If you're going for a big trek or some, mountaineering or something like that. So, big obstruction is what? Weight. So, Puta Papaha means what? Losing weight. For that, what you have to do? Soma Paha, you have to perform ritual. What ritual? Morning early, get up, start walking, working out, shed calories, and then when food comes, you do one particular asana is there. When the food comes, then weight loss is definite. What is that? This asana you should do when food is offered. No. Then weight loss. So all these rituals we have to perform. Why? To shed that which is not allowing me to go there. And then go there. And yajnai rishtva, that way performing all this, what happens? Swargatim prarthayante. They pray that I want to reach there, I want to reach there, and then they perform all these rituals. That is the motivator. Every morning when the alarm goes, I don't want to snooze, I want to get up. Why? Because I have to work out. Why? Because I want to reach there. So that's constantly there. Swargatim prarthayante. They keep on inspiring themselves, motivating themselves with that destination. I want to go there, I want to go there, I want to go there. Prarthayante. Then what happens? Then through this, te punyam asadhya. Then they gain the stamina, the energy, whatever they need. They also, meanwhile, also gather more information, whatever is required. They are also earning, because you need to spend there, so something you have to earn. That is called punya. So you earn whatever is required. So on one side, you shed what is not required, puta papaha. Other side, you earn what may be required for you to spend there. Because if you have to book your flight, if you have to book a hotel in the destination, you need money. Where will you get? You have to earn here only. You can't go there in a tourist destination and start earning. To here only have it. So, earning everything. Punyam asadhya. Then what do? They reach Surendra Lokam Ashnanti. They reach that Indraloka, heavens, Swargaloka. They reach that divine realm. And do what there? Ashnanti Divyan Divideva Bhogan. Divi, in that divine realm of the heavens, Ashnanti, they start indulging, enjoying what? Divideva Bhogan. Those bhoga, those kind of pleasures which are available only to the people who live there. So if we go there, we can get that. Here it is not available. We can't import, okay, let me import snow from the Himalayas. It will not stay. Can I get one mountain here, please? One snow-capped mountain I want to import here. Not possible. I have to go there. What the people staying there get, I will go there and get also. So heavens, the people living in heavens, the devatas, etc., the different divine beings inhabiting those heavens, whatever they are indulging in, those pleasures, this person also is able to indulge in. Absolutely relatable. This is exactly what we have experienced time and again. And after that, then te tam bhuntva swargalokam vishala. That all those pleasures and experiences, after having gained all those, for whatever time, and what will decide the time? My wallet. How much I have, how much I can book for 3 days, I can book for 7 days, I can book for a month, but permanently stay is not allowed. Not possible also. So whatever punya I have got, with that I make a booking. Coming to Swarga. Please make all arrangements. So from here itself, there are devatas. As soon as this body is left, there are devatas. It's a chauffeur, you carry. And everywhere there is a different mode of transportation. From this world going to Swarga, there is like flight first. So there will be a pilot, there will be crew, they will give, you want juice, you want this, you want that, everything. And then you reach there. After reaching, then after that aircraft will not work. Then after that one cab will come. Yes, come. They will hold your placard. This so and so Jiva. KG number so and so like that. Jiva number so and so. Come here. Sit in this car. And then you will be taken. This is the resort you are going to stay. It is looking even more beautiful. On the internet I saw, but then this is even more. Okay. Go there. There is room service. Everything taken care of. Etam bhuktva swargalokam vishala. And after that, then tomorrow 12 o'clock check out. After that, suddenly their tone changes. Next guests are coming, so can I stay 1 more hour? No. 1 more hour means 1 day full 24 hours you have to pay. But I don't have so much punya. All my punya exhausted. Then kshine punye. When all exhausted, then they push you unceremoniously. Swarga lokam vishanti. Come back. And generally, return journey is not as pleasurable. Because we have not booked it. They are sending us out because now we are not eligible. So if we had booked it, we would have taken care of everything. The return journey, we have not booked. They decide that balance over. One unceremonious push. And I am not making this up. Really, in the scriptures, there are examples. King Yayati went there with all his punya and all. Indra was very jealous of him because he had done so much punya to deserve the throne of Indra only. And already one Indra was ruling. So he had to share his throne. So he didn't like it. So he said, okay, you talk about it. So Yayati kept talking, and he was watching the meter slowly, because if we talk about our good deeds, then the thing gets destroyed. The good deeds get destroyed by talking about them. So that's why we generally don't talk and brag. It is not considered to be a good thing to do. So he started talking. What else did you do to deserve this? What else did you do? Indra was only instigating him. And he kept talking, slowly. The meter came to 0. As soon as he saw 0, now he is not eligible to be here. Push, gone. Again, Yayati came back. So here it is saying, Marte Lokam Vishanti. The word Bhagavan has used is a euphemistic word, saying that he re-enters this mortal world. But actually it is Patanti, should say. He falls back into this mortal world. After enjoying all those pleasures, he returns back. After returning back, then again the same thing. Why? I want to get rid of what is not conducive. I want to earn more and more punya. Why? Next destination. Already list is there in my next destination. Evam trayi dharmam anuprapannaha. This way, such a jiva keeps, getting more and more information from here and there. Oh, this destination also is good. This place is also nice. There also we should go. All these things. And kama kamaha, such people who are constantly desirous of so many types of different pleasures, they what happened? Gatagatam labhante. They attain what is called as just going and coming. Gata agatam. Gata agatam. So they are only having this journeys. There is no settlement. In one place you are earning, the other place you are spending. Then again come here, earn, go back, spend. This is what. No other place there is any permanent residence. Oh, so I have to, this is what a person who is in between goes through. And this is the story of pretty much all of us. Because we are not diabolical. We are not that kind of people who are only purely negative. We are not that elevated saint who is constantly connected with the Lord. We are somewhere in between. And when there are lots of desires to fulfill, I keep on trying to fulfill them. I enjoy those desires also because I use legitimate paths, but I come back. Now, what is the point of saying this? Not to indicate that this is something wrong. It is not wrong. Because it is given in the Vedas only. You do this yajna, you will be able to go to Swarga. It is there. But what is the problem here? The problem here is there is no satisfaction. There is no end. There is no fulfillment. I have not got the type of happiness that I am looking for. It is limited in every way. Still, I am still searching. Okay, maybe this place I did not get. Maybe I will go there, I will get it. Then there also I didn't get. Maybe I'll go to a third place. Maybe I will experience this. And I am just running after so many things. And this is not just a journey going to heavens and coming back. It is even our day-to-day life also. Maybe if I eat this, I will get satisfaction. If I watch this movie, I will get satisfaction. If I meet this person, I will get satisfaction. So many actions also we choose. Only kama kamaha. I am desirous of objects and pleasures, and because of that, gata agatam. It is only going, coming, going, coming, going, coming. Why Bhagavan has indicated this here is for us to also reflect and introspect and ask ourselves this question: how long am I going to be in this cycle? How long? Don't I want to just put an end to this? How long is this going to go on? When is going to be, enough is enough. Now I want to pursue something that is more stable, that is more lasting, that is more deep. When am I going to pursue that which is significant, that which is important? Pujya Guruji very beautifully puts it. Most of our time is spent in the pursuit of either something that is routine or urgent. And in this pursuit of routine and urgent, we miss what is important. Is important, never paid attention to. How long are we going to do this? And so much of experience already is there that I am going, coming, going, coming. How long? I may be still following that portion of Veda which is promising me results. Yes. But is that what I really want? This is the question. So therefore, Bhagavan says that, how long is this going to carry on? So I say, okay, I am not pleasure seeking, let us say. But still, I can't leave everything, I have some responsibilities. I have to take care of my family. I have to fulfill my duties. What about all those things? Bhagavan says, you have to fulfill your duties. No, but then how will I think about you? How will I remain connected to you when I have so much work to do? And what if I don't attain something basic that is a necessity also I am not able to attain? I am not talking about pleasures. But basic things I need to have. I need to have food to eat. I need to have a shelter on my head. I need to have clothes to wear. I need to have basic things. If that also I can't, and if for that I have to really work towards it. And if I work towards it, then where is the time to worship you? So how do I manage? Okay, I am not running after pleasure. I don't want to go to heaven. I don't want to go here, there, everywhere. But still, day-to-day life has become a struggle now. And if I don't get what I need, all these basic needs also, if they are not fulfilled, then where is the mind space to worship you? I need to take responsibility after all. Bhagavan says, yes, I agree with you. But the point is, Bhagavan says, I never said that you should not perform your duties. But the problem is, our time is not spent in performance of duty. More time is spent on worrying about whether I will get something or not. Working for a result is what is taking our energy away and creating stress. Not working. Because if it is just working, I am completely in the present. My problem is whether I will get or not, and what if I don't get, and I want this only, this way only, this much only. So such insistences are problems. Bhagavan says, you try getting in touch with me. Try it at least. What will happen? What about my needs and my necessities? That I will take care. And that's what Bhagavan is saying. That there are so many such devotees who are completely dependent on me. And who do you think is taking care of their needs? So he is saying in the next verse, Ananyas chintayanto mam,
Ananyas chintayanto mam,
ye janah paryupasate,
ye janah paryupasate,
tesham nityabhiyuktanam,
tesham nityabhiyuktanam,
Yoga-Kshemam vahamyaham,
Yoga-Kshemam vahamyaham.
This is a popular verse. This is the fourth one in the Gita Panchamrita also. So many people already know it. What does Bhagavan say? That people who are not running after pleasures, they don't worry. Then what? Ananyaha. How are they? Anya is not there. We have seen Ananya Manasaha earlier. Ananyaha. Now this is not that Bhagavan is not talking only of those knowledgeable people who have attained complete oneness with Bhagavan and have recognized him in his absolute nature. That also is called Ananya. But as a devotee, he is saying Ananyaha means those people who are connected only to me single-pointedly and want nothing else. See, intent is nothing else. If intent is something, Bhagavan will say Tathastu and fulfill it. But here, intent is nothing. There is no intent. We had talked about Arjuna and Duryodhana went to Sri Krishna. Intent of Arjuna was, I don't want anything that belongs to you. I want you. And Duryodhana, I want your army. I am not interested in you. What is the intent? Intent is something from you and I want you. So, both are complete different intents. Now the question is, Bhagavan fulfilled both their wishes. He said, okay, I will be with you. and my army will be with Duryodhana. Okay. But the point is, if Krishna only has come to my side, everything that belongs to him obviously will be with me only. Not that his army did not fight honestly in the side assigned to them. They fought, yes. But the point is, all the power, all that Bhagwan has, automatically has come to me when I get Bhagwan on my side. This is the meaning of the statement when Puja Gurudev said that hold on to Narayana, Lakshmi will follow. We are going after Lakshmi. Now Lakshmi ji also, when she comes, first thing she checks is my Lord here? If she finds him, she stays. But if she feels that I am alone, where is my Lord? No, you're not here. She moves. That's why sometimes, we say, fortune smiled at me for a few days, then gone. By a few days she was searching. Any trace of my Lord here? At least his chappal is here anywhere somewhere. Then I know he will come here. Nothing. His toothbrush is there in the bathroom. Maybe he's gone out, but then he'll come back. Let me check. No trace of him. So she spends a few days and she says, maybe I will find him. No. Leaves. But where she finds him, she stays. Other way around. If I say, Bhagwan, you come. I said, you want me alone or Lakshmi? I said, that is upon you. I want you. Okay, so I am not getting her because she is busy. No problem. You come. Now if Bhagwan comes and stays with us, very soon Lakshmi ji will come looking for him. And then Bhagwan says, I like this devotee very much. I am going to stay here only. Lakshmi ji says, okay, I will also stay with you only. So, Ananya means what? I don't want anything else. You come with Lakshmi or alone, doesn't matter. I want you. Nothing else I want. And in that attitude, what does such a devotee do? Chintayantah mam. They constantly, and these are all plural words. So it is not that it is very rare. He says that many such devotees are there, which means Bhagavan is saying, we also can belong to this one. Just remembering him, thinking of him, Chintayanto mam. Ye janaha paryupasate. Those people, janaha. Here, Shankaracharya ji, whenever he gets a chance, he immediately explains. He says, Janaha. Janaha means people. But here he is saying, what does it mean? He says, sannyasis. So sannyasi, by sannyasi, Shankaracharya ji is not referring to people who wear a particular color of clothes. He is saying, that is the state of mind. What is the state of mind of sannyasis? Bhagwan and nothing else. That here is defining sannyas. How? Ananyaha, Chintayanto mam. Constantly connected with me, wants nothing else from this world. That such people, paryupasate. Paryupasate means in every way they are only worshipping me, they are only connected to me. So if they are thinking of me. If they are loving me. If they are offering something, they are offering something to me. If they are acting for me. If they are making, let's say they are cooking for me. If they are eating for me. Seated inside them, I am also receiving it. So anything they do, they are just doing it all for you. Tesham nitya abhiyuktanam. Those people who are this way continuously, constantly connected, abhiyuktanam. Such people, he says, they don't worry about their needs. Why? I worry about that. It says, Yoga-Kshemam vahamyaham. Vahami means carry. I carry their burden. Burden of what? Actually, we have only two things to attain. We are worried about two things only. Actually, all of us, without an exception, worry. Anybody? Anybody says, no, I don't worry. Anybody? All of us worry. Whether we worry about ourselves, whether we worry about others, whether we worry about people, whether we worry about the weather, whether we worry about the political situation, whether we worry about world war, whether we worry about climate change, whether we worry about psychological health, whatever we may be, the topics may be many for us to worry about. But actually there are only two kinds of worries. One, attaining what we do not have. I don't have something, I have to attain it. That is one. And second, whatever I have, it should be protected, safe. So safety of what I have. So attainment of what I do not have is called yoga. And protection of what I already have is called Kshema. There is no third worry. Any worry we can put in either of these two categories. Either attaining what I do not have or protecting what I have. Everything, whether it is gross, whether it is subtle, everything. I don't have so much devotion. Attaining what I don't have. Yoga. My devotion is there in the morning. Then as the day passes, slowly it comes down. What should I do? Protect Kshema. So even on the spiritual path also, at the subtler levels also, yoga and Kshema is the worry. And of course, physical world, definitely we know. Even for our family, for our children or whatever, all these worries are all depending on only these two. Will I pass the exam? One worry. Or will I maintain my score? Second worry. Yoga, Kshema. Bhagavan is saying, I carry the burden of yoga and Kshema. And this Bhagavan is not saying only for few people he carries. He anyway carries for everybody. But what is the difference? The ones who are connected to him, they let him carry. And others, in spite of him carrying, they also carry. It is like when we are traveling in a bus or a train, we take the bag and put on our head. So too much weight. I don't want the bus to have more weight. I myself am sitting in the bus and then putting the bag on my head saying that I have to carry the weight because otherwise poor bus will have to carry so much weight. Whether you put it down or put on your head, the bus is only carrying. But the person who knows that bus is only carrying will put it aside and enjoy the ride. Whereas the person who does not feel that, doesn't have faith, is not understanding this part, Yoga-Kshemam vahamyaham, it becomes my responsibility. Whenever we are given any work, let us say we get some employment, some company employs us. Now we have been given some job description, and under that job description there is some facility also given to us. Maybe the company provides me with a vehicle, with a driver, and then some money also. Let us say some procurement, purchase department, somebody is there. So then that person gets some money also to make those purchases and all. Now I have a car, I have money and time also. I have been given that this time to this time you have to come to the office, work, do whatever, make phone calls, or phone is also at my disposal. So many, all these resources are given to me. And the company pays me also. What am I supposed to use these resources for? If I send my car, go take my children for, take them to zoo. Today they have a holiday, take my children to the zoo. And then I make some calls and say, how are you, long time? Call my cousins or someone who's talking there. Use the office time for some personal work. spend that money for something personal. If I do that, am I going to, are they going to retake me? He will kick me out. But look at the compassion of the Lord. We are doing this with Him, but He has not kicked us out. He has kept us and keeps reminding us, you have to use all the resources given by me to come back to me. You have been given all these things to reach me. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. And He sends reminders. Sometimes there are jolting reminders, tremors. What happened? And those times only we suddenly, oh God. God says, yes, I am here. And I wanted to remind you of me. And as soon as that problem goes, again, forgotten about it. So Bhagavan says, I am already taking your burden on my shoulders. I am already, looking after all your needs. Actually, you are free. Just do. So does that mean I don't have to fulfill my duties at all? Bhagavan says, you are constantly, why are you coming back to I don't want to fulfill, I don't want to. What is wrong with the fulfilling of duties? The problem is your anxiety for the result. That I have taken care of. Then what is the problem? Just fulfill your duties and offer it to me. That is what earlier Bhagavan said. What is Karma Yoga? Performing all your actions dedicated to the Lord. You will perform your duties dedicated to me. That is how you will reach me. Because I am already taking care of all that you need. This kind of implicit faith is required, that if I am meant to get something, I will get it. And if I don't get it, means I am not meant to get it. It's not mine. And this is not just a statement that we get to know only from scriptures. Our direct experience also proves this. How many of us work towards sorrow? How many of us put in effort to become sad? Anyone? None of us do that. Don't we get sadness? Don't we get sorrow? It is provided. And sadness also takes us actually towards joy only. Kunti Mata recognized it and she spoke it out. Kunti ji is the only one example where she says that, oh Lord, bless me with more and more sorrow, more and more difficulties. Why? Because when I am in difficulties, I will remember you. When I remember you, you will come to me. And when you come to me, I will be happy. So why do I want sorrow? To take me towards happiness. But am I asking for it like Kunti ji did? No. But still, are we not getting it? At the right time, as needed? That we don't know, that is debatable. Because I don't think I need it at all. But Bhagavan's wisdom is greater than mine. So sometimes He creates some difficulty just to wake us up. Maybe, I don't know. We don't know conclusively what He is doing, but He has a plan. And I have faith in His plan. That is all that is required. Yoga-Kshema Mahamya. So don't worry. Oh, Bhagavan, you are then only taking care of those people who are worshipping you, not others. I said, no. There is no others actually. How do you say that? I said, even if they are pursuing other things, even if they are trying to please other things, other some different types of devatas or divine beings, or even in this world they are trying to please people who have power, wealth, etc. That is all devatas of this. Our small devatas are in this world also. not just in heaven. So people who are trying to please and worship and follow all these kinds of different power centers and not really thinking of you, what about them? Bhagavan says they also actually are worshipping me only. And I only take care of them anyways, whether they do or not. What is it? So he's saying, Yepyanya devata bhaktaha yajante shraddhayanvitaha tepi mameva kaunteya yajantya vidhipurvakam aham hi sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prabhureva cha natu mam abhijananti tatvena tasya vanti te. Bhagavan says, even if they do not worship me, yepi anya devata bhaktaha, they may be devoted to, they may be following other devatas. Devata means brilliant beings, or in today's world they are called as influencers. Influencers can be wealthy people also, powerful people also, popular people also. And even the demigods in the heavens are also influencers only. They can influence, they can change the course of my life. Suddenly Indra Bhagavan says that no rain for you, or too much rain, problem. They can influence. So all these people who are so devoted to these influencers, influencing powers, and they follow them only. Yajante worship here, literally worship, but then for our understanding, in today's parlance, if you have to say, they follow them. They read their posts, they watch their reels, they subscribe to them, they comment, they like, all that share, all that they do. That is called yajante. So that's how it pleases them, right? So if I like, share and comment on any post made by the influencer becomes pleased. Then he influences me further. One more post will come. That's how. Anyway, they have nothing more to offer than more and more reels will come. You subscribe to my channel. Why? Because whatever I create, all that you will keep getting. But I don't want to see that. No, you must see whatever content I create. Why should I alone be unhappy? So yajante shraddhayanvitaha. I have nothing against influencers. They are doing whatever, it's fine. They are doing good things as per their definition. Good. Shraddhayanvita, with faith, they follow all these powers. Tepi mameva kaunteya yajanti. They are also actually following me only. But what is the problem? Avidhi purvakam. Avidhi purvakam means they don't know. So therefore they are just following something else. See, for example, when I watch these reels and all, don't I forget my body? Don't I forget who I am, what I am? Forgetting myself completely, I am immersed in that. Right? That immersing in that, is it not common to even a person who is meditating? Or doing japa or puja or any type of sadhana? Is it not also, I am completely immersed, I have forgotten myself, I am not aware of my body, there is no awareness of who I am, I have completely merged into the Lord. Both commonality is there. So he says that aspect is common, but problem is what? They are looking at the screen and doing this. They have forgotten about food. They don't feel hungry. They don't even feel thirsty. That in that only one reel will come. You should drink water every 15 minutes. So there also Bhagavan is only coming in the form of that reel. Saying, beta, have some, otherwise you will faint now. Already 5 hours gone. You may not know, but I know. gives food, gives water. He provides us. He says, I only take care of them and they are actually connected. The only problem is avidhi purvakam. They are doing useless things, that's all. But the ability to focus, it is there. That faith is there. What kind of faith? This 30 seconds will fulfill my life. What faith? 30 seconds reel will make me fulfilled for life. That is what I am looking for, right? This reel, at least this one. No? Okay. This one at least. Please. No? This one at least. After 2 hours, tired, either watering, burning, okay, sleep. Again, get up, again. Again and again seeking. This is exactly what we need to do with Bhagavan. He says, without knowledge, due to ignorance, they are investing all their powers, their talents, their abilities in a wrong place. That's the only problem. But I understand that all this influencing power, whether wealth, whether fame, whether power, all these things, power belongs to me only. Because even the influencer is a part of this Jagat only, no? And I pervade everything, no? And he is in me only. So what are they actually influenced by? They are really influenced by me only. They don't know it, that's all. That's why they are stuck. Otherwise, they will not be stuck. They will not be bound. Why? Because aham hi sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prabhureva cha. Because everything that they offer, it ultimately reaches me only. There's a very beautiful verse saying that all water that rains from the clouds ultimately reaches the ocean. Similarly, all worship and offerings that are offered to anybody, I may be giving something to a pet, I may be giving something to a family member or to a stranger or to the king or whoever it may be, all offerings ultimately reach the Lord only. Because what is in that king also that I am bowing down to, that power, that dignity, that ability, all that is actually belonging to the Lord only. So from that standpoint, everything is offered to Bhagavan only. So he says, aham ni sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prabhureva cha. I am the Lord of all this. Natu mam abhijananti. But the problem is, these people fail to understand that know me. And because they fail to know me, Nattu mam abhijananti tatvena. They don't know me as I am. They have some notions about me, but they don't know me as I am. Those of you know Hanumanji, you put oil. Poor Hanumanji. One more. Each time he must be like, just try putting oil on your own head, then you will know. How much oil after this little bit you put, then after that give him a bath. There's an end to keep on doing oil. So he's standing there. And then after that, without even wiping him, put lot of sindoor on him. Sometimes going all this eye. So he's hardly able to see who is this. That's why he doesn't get angry, because he doesn't know who is the culprit. Everything is covered. So he's trying to see. But still he keeps smiling. Fine. Okay, at least you are offering. No problem. Come. Tatvena doesn't know. Only understand this only is Bhagavan. So many temples we find. They have big murtis. Now they have started covering it with glass and all. We must have seen here also many temples, they cover it with glass. Because generally, Bhagavan protects the devotees. But in temples, the temple management has to protect Bhagavan from devotees. They will take some laddu and put it on his mouth that you eat. And poor Bhagavan is standing there. He is shocked. That's why he's just standing there, he's just looking, he's not even like blinking his eyes. Because some attack came, put laddu. Take butter, put on Krishna. Krishna said, I used to eat like that. Myself eating is different. You are blessed. And after that, they leave it like that, go, and then ants will come. And then Bhagavan is saying, and ants are coming and eating out from his lips. And then he said, we are devotee of Bhagavan. Please, Bhagavan, give me a big house which is always clean. He said, you keep me clean first. Ataha, therefore, because they fail to know me, who I really am, they just stuck with some small thing. And this is not only people who are worshipping a particular idol. Even in the world, they are running after certain powers that we see in terms of wealth or popularity or whatever. Those people also, they get stuck there. Because they don't recognize me as I am. So they feel this form, this power, this glamour that we see, that alone, we say that is what is, to be run after. But what is the source of it all? If that supreme consciousness is not there, none of it can exist. So they fail to understand. Therefore, ataha chavantite, they fall back into the old ruts, and therefore they are stuck there, they are bound there. That is a problem. So does that mean that without understanding or knowing you as you are, people can never progress in life? People progress. They will get results according to their actions. It is not rub laddu, you will get something. But not what you really are looking for. Not that infinite happiness. So initially Bhagavan said that this knowledge is uttamam. Rajavidya, Rajaguhyam, Pavitramidam, uttamam. The best, greatest. So that uttamam only is being elaborated here. One more verse we will do today. Yanti deva vrata devan.
Yanti deva vrata devan.
Yanti pitravrataha.
Yanti pitravrataha.
Bhutani yanti bhutejyaha.
Bhutani yanti bhutejyaha.
Yanti madhyajinopi mam.
Yanti madhyajinopi mam.
Whoever is working towards anything even without the complete understanding or the supreme understanding, they get something. For example, here he is saying, if somebody is worshipping the demigods, a power center, let us say someone is worshipping a politician who has a lot of power, or the king, he is worshipping the king, then the king will be favorable and he will go into the good books of that leader. So that will happen. That is not going to, you are doing everything right to please that person, to follow that person, then that person you will attain that person. Means you will get such kind of power or wealth yourself, or you will kind of belong to them, they will accept you, you reach that community, that kind of a circle. So yanti deva vrata devan. Same way, Pitru Nyanti Pitru Vrataha. Some people are dedicated to their ancestors, and they are dedicated to their ancestors, and serving them is good. To pass on our, whatever we have received from the previous generations to the next generation is our duty. We must do that. But if we consider only that, so we constantly only are performing certain rituals or certain only that and nothing else, nothing beyond that. Not recognizing that ancestors also, ultimate reality is the Lord only, not realizing that. Then we also, the ancestors will be favorable to me, or that knowledge will remain with me. I will have the satisfaction of passing it on to the next generation, certain traditions and practices I pass on. Good, fine. But that much you will get, no doubt about it, you will get. Bhutani yanti bhutejyaha. Different beings in this world only, if somebody is following them or trying to please them. Or bhuta also means the elements. So different elements. We have different fields of sciences also, physics, chemistry, etc. They are all working on the elements. So the scientists, they are called bhuteja, means they are worshipping the elements. Means what? They are researching on them, they are trying to find the secrets, trying to understand the properties, etc. So all this, they will attain that. Definitely they will attain. Because now Archimedes also for a long time he was trying to understand, could not understand. But eventually, because his mind was so tuned to that moment in the bathtub, he suddenly understood. He attained it. So that attainment will happen. So that is definitely happening. But the last part of this verse, he says, Yanti madhyajinopima. My followers, my admirers, my worshippers will reach me. And who am I? I am all these things plus much more. I am that supreme consciousness, which is the entire substratum of this universe. So, if you worship that one, it is like, for example, if I try to please a particular minister, let's say home minister, I am trying to please that home minister, I do everything right, a lot of hard work is there. And ultimately the home minister also recognizes me and is pleased with me and all. Maximum what can I do? What can I attain? I can attain some position in the home ministry office. In that department I will get, according to my qualifications, abilities, etc. I can be employed by the home minister to work under him. That's the greatest. But will he make me the home minister? I will remain the home minister. I will take you with me. That is the other three attainments. Only and only the last one. Attainment of Bhagavan means what? It is not remaining separate from him. Our Upanishad say, Brahmavid Brahmaiva Bhavati. So attainment of Bhagavan means being one with him. It is not that I am with him, near him. That may be a milestone. But ultimate attainment is what? There is no difference. Complete oneness. And what about the effort to be put in? In both cases, effort is the same. There is no difference. That's why Shankaracharya very beautifully sums this up, saying that samane api ayase mameva na bhajante ajnana. Although both, whether it is worshipping me or any other power center in any other form, the effort is the same. Samane api ayase. But because of ignorance, they don't pursue me. And therefore, tena te alpa phala bhajaha bhavanti ityarthaha. So therefore what happens? They become just entitled to something very limited. They could get infinite, but they ended up with something very limited because of their ignorance. And that is why it is said knowledge is important. Even for devotion, knowledge is important. And even for devotion to, even for knowledge to fructify, devotion is important. So that's how these two go. So this must be very difficult. No, Bhagavan, lot of effort is required, right? So he says, no. Initially I had said, it is uttamam, best. And also he said, susukham karsum. It is very easy. How is it easy? Now he is going to tell us that. So we'll take that up tomorrow and conclude the chapter tomorrow. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Rachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari